Gypsy Faire out here in Lothian, Maryland. Very unassuming place. Here's its surroundings. Very humble. Beautiful mature trees. All right, so let's go in and have a look. First thing that caught my eye is this trellis. Right here. They want 42 bones for it. And it appears there's a small one right here too. All right, they want 26 for that. Those are coming home with me. There's a nice trellis right here. Really like that. 42. Okay. There's a nice trellis right here. 26. Don't go to the big box stores because you'll get ripped off. These are nice. This is nice right here too. Yeah. This can be a bookend. It can be a centerpiece on a desk. Very nice. I know, it's crazy. Such interesting. Little retrofitted potting bench right here. It's got the door handle. Glass pane. This little shelf. Upcycled. Just under $100. Really nice. Look at this. Very sturdy. Look at the detail under here. Look at the detailing. And the little bench. Let's see a price tag. How much they want for this? Oh, there it is, right here. Excuse me. $14.95. Okay. Still not a bad deal. It's beautiful.
Do you have a shop?
No. It's got the little latch. All right, let me pick up my trellises real quick. I didn't know it collapsed. Does this one collapse too? Let's see. Oh, it does collapse. That is awesome. That makes it a little more mobile. Yeah. Look at that. I figured since I'm out here visiting Gypsy Faire, I might as well stop at a nearby nursery. So we're here at Greenstreet Gardens. It's in Lothian as well. Melons. Guys, look at the little goats out there. Lavender. Okay. We got phlox over here. This is a sizable gallon size. Wow. For only $16, that's not bad at all. It's right here. Flame purple. Some phlox. feet tall and wide. That's nice. Gotta really keep this very moist. It's gotta go in your damper areas. The rocket. I like the leaves. So this garden bed right here is coming into its own. All the crocus roses are blooming. Every last one of them are putting out blooms. Even the versicolors are finally putting out their blooms. There goes the rose marble salvias and the regular purple salvias. This sombrule rose right here is dealing with a lot of insect pressure, pretty much deteriorating the foliage. So I'm gonna have to apply a granular treatment, a systemic granular treatment. If I want this poor baby to survive. Lady Banks is finishing up her bloom cycle. And this sea of pink over here are all the dianthus. This thing perfumes this entire front part of the garden. It is intoxicating. Gotta get in here and do some weeding. There's the hide hole. And here's another sombrule rose. As you can see, it's also suffering from some insect pressure that's chewing up the leaves. So this rose is susceptible to that and a little bit of powdery mildew. Here's the blue light clematis with its spectacular violet blue color blooms. Up. And before we look at Gertrude, I've got a ranunculus right here that's putting out a very pretty bloom. It's one and only bloom since the weather has been so unpredictable. Here's the Gertrude Dreckle. She suffers from powdery mildew no matter how much you spray her. Look at that. No matter how much you spray her, she comes down with powdery mildew. There's a few blooms that haven't fully opened yet. That scent is intoxicating. She's suffering some foliage issues as well, in addition to the powdery mildew. Over here I have borage. Comes up every year, faithfully. This whole area used to be filled with this before I put all of these plants here. I think it was the next door neighbor. The previous neighbor had a whole patch, and of course it spread over here. The sweet peas have stunted their growth because of all the heat, which means I put these out way too late. Generally with sweet peas, you're supposed to start them indoors and get them to a significant height, and then you put them outdoors. So I may get a bloom or two. from them. But we're not gonna have a spectacular show, that's for sure. Some of these onions are dying back. I noticed that too. And here are my two faithful globe alliums that come up every single year. Actually, it's usually one. So it has since reproduced and put out two more bulbs. So this evening, guys, I want to go ahead and plant up some of these perennials. I believe right here I've got, is this May Night? No, this is Blue Hill. Flamenco roses are starting to put out some buds. It has a little bit of powdery mildew as well. There's a second one right here. There's Olivia. She's blooming her head off. That's Olivia Austin, by the way. And these over here are Cardona. I gotta hurry and put them in the ground. Right there, you can tell those things are suffering. They need to go in the ground. That's Verbena Bernariensis, by the way. And last but not least, on this corner of this long bed, here's Catmint Blue Wanda. These have got to go in as well. I don't think they'll all go in this evening, but they definitely need to go in. And over here, I've had these for 2 years in this pot. Asclepias. Cinderella, not butterfly bush, but I'll put the name up. These are great caterpillar food for butterflies. And over here, all the yarrow are getting ready to put out some spectacular golden yellow color. Right here, I've got a bed of catmint. Right above that, that's my beautiful smoke bush tree. I need to get a stake and tie the mid level of this tree to pull it back this way. So I think it's pulling towards the sun, or the most intense sunlight. I guess it pulls in that direction. Little boomer. Hey, buddy. What are you doing out here? Keeping your papa company? Good boy. There's some more Versicolor. Iris. So I took some of these and I transplanted it over into that garden bed that had the crocus roses. This right here is a 9-bark Coppertina. I need to get in here and do some serious pruning because towards the base, it has some dead. I need to go ahead and cut all of that dead out. But it does have a beautiful contrast to the spirea beneath it, which is the whole reason I had planted them. And I also planted some Rad Sunny roses. Those blooms are a great contrast to these plants as well. right across the way. All my carpet roses are starting to finally put on some blooms. They're all budded up. Got popcorn, drift, coral, weeds. But I gotta be careful about weeding over here because I do have some poison ivy right there. I want no part of that. These two Nellie Stephen hollies are blooming and they smell so intoxicating. These flowers smell so amazing back here. And beneath them I have two azaleas. These are encore azaleas. Just let them come out and play for a little bit. Came and got what I was looking for. Thank you, girls. Yep, that's Dr. Huey. So most guys who follow me, you know this is a previous roll doll bed. There would be the colors of the buds of the roll doll, right? Look at this. That's clearly Dr. Huey stock that's since taken over. I'm gonna try to manage it. James Galway finally putting on some blooms. And I think I have some insect pressure over here as well. That's chewing away at some of the buds. That's all right, we've got plenty more buds. We've got plenty more buds coming, all right? Peonies are swelling. The buds are swelling. Can't wait to enjoy that. You got spiders and ants doing their business. And here's where I plugged in several of these foxgloves. So they're starting to do something. Up. There's a peony. Look at that. Look at that. And put down some mulch, some cardboard and some mulch. Even the Baptisia is trying to get in on the action. I also got to come in here with some cardboard and mulch. And as some of my Instagram followers have noted, all of these Coreopsis nana right here has really formed a beautiful ground cover effect. And it's a nice look with all the iris, the bearded iris behind it.